Hello guys and welcome back to TechWolf. Today we are going to do a Comptia A+ Core 2 test, and this test will be oriented only on operating systems and on Windows commands. But before I dive in, if you would like to support the channel, click a button join under this video next to subscribe button, and that way you will also be able to see member videos, member courses and member tutorials of this channel and much more. No further ado, let's get into it. So which Microsoft Windows 10 editions provides the option to join a domain? Select all that apply. Pro workstations. These are all Windows 10, like Windows 10 Pro workstations, Windows 10 Home, Windows 10 Enterprise or Windows 10 Pro. Here the correct answers are Windows 10 Pro for workstations, Windows 10 Enterprise and Windows 10 Pro. Let's click it and these are correct answers. So next question is, in Windows 10, assigned access is the feature that allows to modify desktop style user interface by restricting a user account access to a single Windows app, aka kiosk mode. Windows 10 editions offering this functionality include. Select all that apply. And here the correct answers is Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Enterprise and Windows 10 Pro for workstations. Which editions of Microsoft Windows 10 includes remote desktop client component? Select all that apply. Home, Pro for workstations, Enterprise or Pro. And here the correct answers: Home, as Windows 10 Home includes remote desktop client component, Pro for workstations, Enterprise and Pro. So here in this question all answers are correct, as all these Windows 10 versions like Home, Pro for workstations, Enterprise and Pro, all they include a remote desktop or RDP client component. Next question. Which editions of Windows 10 by default does not include the remote desktop server component? So this is not about remote desktop, but this is about remote desktop server component. And here the correct answer is only Windows 10 Home. Check it, correct. And next question. Which of the following is the physical memory limit for all 32-bit x86 edition of Windows 10? And here the correct answer is 4 GB. And next question, a 64-bit x64 Windows 10 Home Edition provides support for up to 16 GB of RAM, 128 GB of RAM, 64 GB of RAM or 32 GB of RAM. 64-bit version of Windows Home Edition. And the correct answer here is 128 GB of RAM, as Windows 10 Home Edition provides 128 GB of RAM. And correct answer. And what is the physical memory limit for the 64-bit or x64 Windows 10 Pro edition? So physical memory for Windows 10 Pro: 6 TB, 4 TB, 2 TB or 8 TB. And here the correct answer is 2 TB. Which of the 64-bit or x64 Windows 10 editions provides support for up to 6 TB of physical memory? Windows 10 Pro for workstations, Windows 10 Pro, Windows 10 Enterprise or Windows 10 Home. Here we have to answer support for up to 6 TB. And here the correct answers are Windows 10 Pro for workstations and Windows 10 Enterprise. Submit and correct. And next question, which editions of Microsoft Windows 10 includes the BitLocker drive encryption feature? Windows 10 Pro for workstations, Windows 10 Enterprise, Home or Pro. Here correct answer is Windows 10 Pro for workstations, Windows 10 Enterprise and Windows 10 Pro. All they include BitLocker drive encryption feature. Windows 10 Home doesn't include BitLocker drive encryption feature. Next question, which edition of the Windows 10 by default does not include the local group policy editor or gpedit.msc? So Windows 10 Enterprise, Pro or Pro for workstations or Home. And correct answer here is Home, as Windows 10 Home does not include a local group policy editor, an operating system installation type that preserves system settings, personal files and applications for the older operating system versions is referred to as an in-place upgrade. Microsoft Windows versions that can be upgraded to Windows 10 via this method include: so which Microsoft 10 Windows versions can be upgraded using an in-place upgrade? Windows Vista, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows XP or Windows 7. So here the question is from which of these following Windows versions you can upgrade to Windows 10 by using in-place upgrade. From Windows Vista, Windows 8, Windows 8.1, Windows XP or Windows 7. And correct answers here are Windows 7 and Windows 8.1. As from these two versions, you can use in-place upgrade to upgrade to Windows 10. And next question, which of the answers listed below refer to Windows command line commands used for directory traversal? So which of these commands are used to travel or to move between directories? cd, chdir, pass, dir or pwd? And correct answers here are cd and chdir. cd is the shortcut of this command chdir or change directory. These both are the same commands, only this is shortcut, cd is the shortcut and chdir is the longer version of the same command. And next question, which of the following Windows command prompt commands can be used to list all directories, files and subdirectories contained in the current directory? So which command can you use to list all files, all directories in the directory where you are at? dir star.star, dir/all, dir/list, dir or dir/question mark. And here the correct answer is this dir ***, and obviously you can do it also with dir command. Let's submit it and continue. Which of the answers listed below refer to a Windows command line commands used to create directory or subdirectory? Select two answers: mdir, mkd, mkdir, mkdr or md. And here the correct answers are mkdir and md. And here is exactly the same. md is the same as mkdir, only md is a shortcut from mkdir. Let's click submit and this is the correct answer. Which of the following Windows command prompt commands can be used to delete a directory? rmdir, popd, rd, del, dir/d. And here we need to pay attention that this question is asking which commands are used to delete a directory, not a file. If you watched my command line course, you should know that there are two different commands for deleting files and for deleting directories by using command prompt. So here the correct answers are rd and another one is rmdir. And these are also the same commands, only rd is the shortcut for rmdir, remove the directory. And correct answer, next question, which of the following Windows command line commands listed below changes the drive from C to D? So command to change drives in Windows: C:\\, triangle bracket cd and space, D:\, and backslash. And then C:\, triangle bracket, D and column. C:\, triangle bracket, D:\, Or the command C:\, triangle bracket, square bracket, D:\, square and closing square bracket. And here the correct answer is the column. As to change a drive or partition by using command prompt, you only need to specify the drive letter and column after that drive. And let's click yes, and that is correct answer. And next one is, what is the name of the Windows command prompt utility that can be used to display TCP IP configuration settings? And now we are already talking about networking command prompt commands. So this is nslookup, ipconfig, netstat or ifconfig. And here the correct answer is ipconfig, as ipconfig allows you to display TCP IP configuration settings. A command line utility used for checking the reachability of a remote network host is called ping, traceroute or tracert, dig, and netstat. And the correct answer here is ping, as ping command is used for checking connectivity between hosts or between devices or between servers or between any network devices. And here let's click submit, and this is correct answer. Which of the following command line commands displays the name of the current computer user is connected to? Hostname, localhost, hosts, or host. And this is the command which is used to display the computer's name. And the correct answer here is hostname. Next question, netstat is the command line utility used for. So what's netstat command is used for? Select two answers. Displaying network protocol statistics, displaying intermediary points on the packet route, displaying active TCP/IP connections, viewing the TCP/IP configuration details, or testing the reachability of a remote host. So not testing reachability, we already know that this is for ping command, which we just previewed, as ping only tests the connectivity between devices. So here the correct answers are displaying active TCP/IP connections and displaying network protocol statistics. These are the correct answers, and click OK and click continue. Which of the network command line tools listed below enables obtaining an FQDN to IP address mapping? Passping, netstat, traceRT, or NSLookup? And here the correct answer is NSLookup. Submit and continue. Which of the following command prompt utilities an MS Windows allows to verify the file system integrity and fix logical file system errors? Grep, SFC, DISM, or check disk? And here be very careful when you are answering questions like this, because here you have to read it very carefully, as you can see that this is asking which of the following command prompt utilities or commands allows to verify the file system integrity. It is a file system. It is not a system file system. Here I already told you which is the correct answer, because if that would be system file system, then we would be using SFC command. But as this is a file system, the correct answer to this question is check this command. So be very careful on your Comptia Plus Core 2 exam when you are getting these types of questions. Be very careful when it says simply system file or file system. Which command line command in Windows lists computers' connections to a shared resources? Net session, netconfig, netshare, or netuse. So to shared resources. This means to the shared drives, for example, to other servers. And here's the correct answer is netuse. As with netuse, you are assigning other shared drives of other networks. Next question, which command prompt command in MS Windows lists the user accounts for the computer? Net accounts, net user, net session, net view. And here logically the correct answer is net user. In our Windows command prompt course we reviewed how you can create users, how you can delete users, how you can list users, how you can see all information about users by using net user command. As net user command is everything to do with users which are on your computer. Next question, a network command line utility in MS Windows that tracks and displays the route taken by IP packets on their way to another host is known as. The commands are ping, traceRT, NSLookup, or traceroute. And here the correct answer is traceRT. Here main thing is when you are getting questions like this, don't mix them up with traceroute, as there is no such a command as traceroute, there is only traceRT command. And here you go guys, this was a quick quiz on Windows 10 operating systems and command prompts. In next videos I will be creating also about other subjects on Core 2 questions. If you are interested, like I mentioned, if you wish to support the channel, please join the channel by clicking on join button, which is next to subscribe button under this video. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.